theaters full of women.
Goat's milk latte drinking.
There you go again.
Please clap.
Somebody's bleach blonde, bad-built butch body.
A what now?
And then we're going to Washington, D.C. to take back the White House. Ah!
Where my banana fingers?
That's a banana republic without the banana.
Who am I? Why am I here?
Are you a racist?
He's a jackass.
Pokemon go to the polls.
They know one thing. I hate rats.
Well, I'm not a crook.
I grew up castrating hogs.
4 glorious years, I guess.
Vote to confirm a ham sandwich.
Ooh, don't do it.
Still like beer?
20-foot impressive seahorse he's riding.
Correct. It's too damn hot.
What do you say, icon guy?
Icon.
You can't. Girlfriend, you were so long.
I have the ability to turn people on.
Sashay down there and vote for this amendment are officially weird.
From one year to the next are the same.
YouTube, it is Tuesday. It is a Keith Edwards show, and we are live. And we are, for the first time ever, live, I believe, on Substack. We will find out later because I can't check right now, but we'll see if we're live on Substack. Substack people, hello. If you can hear me, so nice to see you. And to YouTube, hello, my love, my family, YouTube. Hello, everyone. And let's get some music going. It is Tuesday, and there's a lot of news to go through. Today is Donald Trump's 100 days. How do you feel like the 100 days have been going? I feel like the 100 days have been terrible. In fact, I'm not the only one. Donald Trump has the lowest, I'm going to show you this right now, actually. Donald Trump has the lowest approval rating. Hold on one second. Donald Trump has the lowest approval rating of any president in the past 80 years, with public pushback on many of his policies and extensive economic discontent, including broad fears of a recession, according to a new ABC News Washington Post Ipsos poll. Yeah, yet this is something we got to work on. He still beats the Democrats in Congress in terms of trust to handle the nation's main problems. So, yikes. Donald Trump might be having a bad 100 days, but so are the Democrats. We've got to shape that shit up. But hello, everyone. Yes, Bill saw an old video. He needs more blah, blah, blahs. Donald Trump is actually speaking right now. As we speak, Donald Trump is speaking. And let's see if he's still going. Should we zoom into the Donald Trump rally, the Liathon? Let's just see what is going on there. Because if it's going on right now and it's live and we're live, let's just check in. All right.
Does anyone know Margot? Beautiful Margot. I call her the world's greatest photographer.
This is live.
Where is Margot? Margot's great. Where are you, Margot? And she's very shy, actually. She's both beautiful and shy. Thank you. Where? Margot, come up here, Margot. Come on. You got it. This is the most beautiful. Now, look, I'm not allowed to say this. It's the end of my political career, but I'm going to say it anyway. She's the most beautiful photographer in the world.
Oh, interesting. He said it's the end of his political career.
She's the most beautiful.
Okay. All right. Well, we can spare each other. Oh, my God. We can spare each other the awfulness of Donald Trump and his rallies, but he's trying to turn this 100 days into a win, but it is not a win. It is not a win. But you know who is winning? Canada. Who here is Canadian? Is anyone here Canadian? Because we have a treat for you. Congratulations to Canada, who, oh, that's not Canada. Stop that. That is so not Canada. But we do have some news from Canada that Canada's Liberals have won an almost near majority in Canada's parliament, making Mark Carney the Prime Minister of Canada, thinking that he will be best suited to combat Trump as he keeps making these insane comments about turning Canada into a 51st state. Shout out to the Canadians. Let's get some Canadian flags in the chat, and we have a little bit of something for you right now. Now, when we play this, when you play your national anthem, do you do your hand over your heart? I want to do it right. Let's play. Oh, Canada. Oh. Let's try now. There we go. Stand at attention. Got it. I'm going to stand at attention. Congratulations, Canada. You learn from our mistakes. You learn from our mistakes. It is a beautiful national anthem. It's a beautiful anthem. We tried finding one of Celine Dion, but there's only a Celine Dion version that's French. So we wanted to make sure that it was English, so it could be as accessible as possible. But it's just so incredible. Such a great moment that at least someone somewhere is doing it right. George Conway shared this, and Canada is the friend who deals with a midlife crisis by going to therapy, giving up booze, and finding a healthy new partner. Meanwhile, America took meth, got back with our toxic ex, and are currently driving our Cybertruck off a cliff. Congrats, Canada. So happy for you. Happy for you and jealous. Happy for you and extremely jealous. Extremely jealous. What is it like? What is it like? What is it like? Oh my gosh. All right. So we got a big show for you today. As I said, it's Donald Trump's first 100 days speech. The Canadian elections happened. And we also have a clip from someone, a Canadian, not acting very, as I know Canadians to be. Billionaire J.D. Pritzker also came for Donald Trump, and Howard Lutnick is in hot water for comments he made about what his dream is for American workers, which is insane. It's an insane thing he said. But first, let us go to a pop quiz. Pop quiz. Oh yeah. Oh hell yeah. Oof. That's nice. Let's do that one more time. Pop quiz. The sound effects are good. That's awesome. That's very good. And we have music. Oh, it's really low. Let's get it higher. Okay. So I'm getting this. Okay. So if it's your first time here, we are giving away a democracy hat. So what happens is I'm going to ask this question. All you have to do is answer correctly. In the comments, we'll select all the people who answer correctly, and then one lucky person who answers correctly will win a democracy hat. Okay? Okay. And if you're on Substack and you're watching this, come on over to YouTube where we can see your comments. I can't see your comments on Substack. Okay. Which president passed the fewest amount of laws in the first 100 days? A, Bush, B, Trump, C, Roosevelt, D, Ford. Again, which president passed the fewest amount of laws in the first 100 days? A, Bush, B, Trump, C, Roosevelt, D, Ford. Let's just get those questions, or let's get those answers in. We'll get those answers in. Give them a minute or two. Just give me another minute or two. Ghost Machine off topic, but a little on topic, says, Dear Canada, we want to make love to you. Do I want to be you or do I want to do you, Canada? Okay, so that is the pop quiz, and we are collecting all the answers. We will select one lucky person to win the hat. Win a democracy hat. We've already had 2 winners. And stay in the live stream, because if we pick your name and you're not here, you don't get it. I'm sorry. That's how it works. Okay. So let us go. All right. Well, we're going to be in happy Canada mode for a little bit longer. I want to go to this. It's a very quick clip. Oh, the music's still playing. We want to go to a really quick clip of a Canadian saying, just saying her thoughts about Trump.
Who I voted for would be the best to take care of Trump, because Trump is, I'm sorry to say, an ass, and he shouldn't even be president of the United States. But because he is, we need a strong person so that we could stand strong.
Brilliant. I love when old ladies just give it to us straight. I love her. Donald Trump is an asshole. And also, like, I feel like the vibe of Canadians, y'all are just so nice and polite. But if we push you too far, that politeness can turn into spice real fast. And I think that's what we're seeing now. That is not ageism. She is true. She is an old lady. I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but she's an old lady. She's old. Nothing wrong with that. In fact, I respect it, but it's not ageist to just point out that someone is later on in their life. It's totally fine. People call me young. Is that ageist? All right. Let us move on let's go to Howard Lutnick. I want to show this moment where Howard Lutnick has, now I know this for a fact after talking to people who are close to the Trump administration, that they're sour on Howard Lutnick because he's doing stuff like this, where he is speaking out of turn. He's saying insane things that only an out-of-touch billionaire would. And the administration is not happy about it because he's just generating bad press. And quite frankly, he's not good at this, but it's good for us. He's not. Yes. Howard Licknut. I always forget. Howard Licknut. All right, let's see the clip.
Where are you going to find the people to work here? Right? You're north of Phoenix. Where are they coming?
That's
you
right.
Go to the community colleges and you train people. So all the community colleges around here, Arizona State's on it, Grand Canyon, all these community colleges here are training people right now, technicians, and these are really good paying jobs. They start at $70s, $80s, $90,000. These are trade craft. It's time to train people not to do the jobs of the past, but to do the great jobs of the future. You know, this is the new model where you work in these kind of plants for the rest of your life, and your kids work here and your grandkids work here. You know, we let the auto plants go overseas. Right now, you should see an auto plant. It's highly automated, but the people, the 4,000 or 5,000 people who work there, they are trained to take care of those robotic arms. They're trained to keep the air conditioning system.
You're taking a lot of guff.
His dream for us is for your whole family to work in an assembly line their entire life. Not only your parents, not only you, but your children too, and their children. That's what that billionaire's dream is for the American people. My thing is, and this, I believe this is, who's that comedian? Who's the black comedian who does the Netflix specials? Chappelle. I believe this is his quote, and it's a brilliant quote. He says, I would rather buy, I want to buy Nikes. I don't want to make them. I want to buy Nikes. I don't want to make them. And I think that should be the prevailing attitude about where our money comes in our economy. We want to be the people who design Nike shoes. We want to be the people who market Nike shoes. We want to be the people who can buy Nike shoes. We do not want to be the people who make them. I aspire for better jobs for Americans than people having to sit and screw in tiny screws for 9 hours a day. That's what this billionaire thinks we should be doing. Yeah. So forced labor is right. You say lick nut, I say nut lick. Let's call the whole thing off. Okay. Everyone loves nut lick and lick nut. Oh man. Okay. Someone said they never heard a Canadian swear. I laughed out loud. I live in rural Canada. I'm surrounded by foul-mouthed effers. John Kerr says. Yeah. Well, I think I've heard Canadians. Well, I just heard one swear. She called Trump an asshole. Okay. All right. Yeah. The chat has gone insane with play on words with nuts and licking. That the chat, you guys have devolved into 5-year-olds, and I'm completely here for it. All right. Let's go on to we have a couple of clips of JD Pritzker, who is the governor of Illinois, a billionaire. I have a question for you about him after this. But first, let's play this first clip. Oh. Okay. Let's play that second clip. Except the first clip.
It's time for us to be done with optimism about their motives or their objectives. Time to stop wondering if you can trust the nuclear codes to people who don't know how to organize a group chat. It's time to stop ignoring the hypocrisy and wearing a big gold cross while announcing the defunding of children's cancer research. And time to stop thinking that we can reason or negotiate with a madman. Time to stop apologizing when we were not wrong. Time to stop surrendering when we need to fight. Our small businesses don't deserve to be bankrupted by unsustainable tariffs. Our retirees don't deserve to be left destitute by a Social Security Administration decimated by Elon Musk. Our citizens don't deserve to lose health care coverage because Republicans want to hand a tax cut to billionaires. Our federal workers don't deserve to have, well, a 19-year-old Doge bro called Big Balls destroy their careers. Autistic kids and adults who are loving contributors to our society don't deserve to be stigmatized by a weird Nepo baby who once stashed a dead bear in the backseat of his car.
Say it, JD.
Our military service members don't deserve to be told by a washed-up Fox TV commentator who drank too much and committed sexual assault before being appointed Secretary of Defense that they can't serve their country simply because they're black or gay or a woman.
Yeah, so this is a pretty incredible speech. He also went on the second clip we wanted to show was him really attacking each administration official, which was just beautiful to see. But I think that quote of autistic kids and adults who are loving contributors to our society don't deserve to be stigmatized by a weird Nepo baby who once stashed a dead bear in his car is an iconic line. And my guess would be is that the governor wrote it himself. And I think that is that to me, what Democrats need to be about. We need to be about protecting the most vulnerable among us and pointing out the fact that Republicans, when you just go a little bit below, scratch a little bit below the surface, there's no there. And the things that they believe in are actually completely at odds with who we are as Americans and how we were raised individually as children to be nice to one another and to protect those who cannot protect themselves. So, and it's amazing to me that it's a billionaire saying it all. My question to the chat is, and this is something I truly struggle with. I don't know what the answer is when it comes to JD Pritzker. I think we're in a populist moment. And I think economically speaking, populism really is just saying that the problems in a country is happening because of a group of people. That's basically what populism is when you boil it all down. I kind of believe, well, Trump uses populism to attack migrants and trans people, right? I kind of actually believe we are in a populist moment because billionaires and multi-trillion-dollar corporations are the reasons why so many Americans are suffering because of their greed and their inability to let go of their money, right? So I think we are in a populist moment. And I guess my long-winded question for all of you is, if we are in a populist moment, does it make sense, because this man's going to run for president, does it make sense for us to put up a billionaire Democrat when we could put up a working class hero who can speak, I think, more authentically to those problems? And what do you all think? What do you all think? I'm going to let you all simmer on that for a second. But it's something that I do struggle with, because he is going to be, I think he's a great governor. I think he's a great guy. I think, as far as billionaires go, he's a good one. But yeah. All right. Yeah. Working class hero. Yeah. But who? I know, Kimberly. Yeah. But who? I don't know. But I just kind of feel like, politically speaking, it's not a good look to have a billionaire be the presidential candidate for the Democrats. I want to be the party of the working people. I want to be the party of, I want to be a party that can truly be against the billionaire class and the corporate class. That's what I want. I know we are all getting fucked over. And it's so obvious now because they're just doing it out in the open. Donald Trump's meme coin, he's just making the markets go up and down. You can see in the puts that people are just buying before he makes tariff announcements. So we are getting screwed over. And I just think we need someone that comes from a working class, middle class background that can speak authentically to the fact that, hey, maybe it's time for the middle class people to screw over the people who have been screwing us over for decades and decades. Okay. I don't know. Let's see. No, younger, in touch with middle class, AOC Crockett. We would, yeah. I mean, let's see. I mean, I think AOC is running. We will see. It's going to be an interesting. I mean, we're not even at 2026. It's going to be an interesting time, baby. It is going to be an interesting time. Okay. And then let's go to. I mean, it is in the title. We should talk about it. Should we talk about Pete Hegseth? Yes, Pete. Oh, no. You're saying Pete Buttigieg, but I'm talking about Pete Hegseth. So Pete is great. AOC is great. Crockett is dynamite. Yeah. A working class president would be great. Is someone showing up for the position who, you know what? I'm going to throw this out there, and I don't think it's going to happen. But I saw Al Gore getting mad, and Al Gore's, I don't know. Al Gore 2028? Al Gore 2028? I don't know. But then I'm also like, let's just move away from these dynasties, the Clintons, the Obamas, the Bidens. Like, it's all connected. Let's start fresh. We need a fresh person. But I did like Al Gore's fiery speech. We need youth. Yes. Too old. Okay. Yeah. Okay. How old is Gore? Okay, fine. He's too old. Fine. Al Gore's passed. All right, got it. I was just inspired by his fiery speech a few days ago, and I was like, oh, 2028? I don't know. I will probably have more thoughts about all of this, but let us go to this. Okay. Oops. Okay. Hegseth. Okay. So Pete Hegseth tweeted this morning. I proudly ended the Women, Peace, and Security WPS program inside the Department of Defense. WPS is yet another woke, divisive, social justice Biden initiative that overburdens our commanders and troops, distracting from our core task, war fighting. When are we fighting wars? Like, what wars are we fighting? WPS is a United Nations program pushed by feminists and left-wing activists, politicians fawn over it. Troops hate it. DOD will hereby executive the minimum of WPS required by statute. I think he meant execute. And fight to end the program for our next budget. Good riddance, WPS. Now, all right, I guess that probably makes Republicans a little turned on. But here's the facts that are on his tweet as a community note. The Women, Peace, and Security Act was passed in 2017 during the first Trump administration and had significant Trump support. Does he not? Do these people just not like research anything? Do they not know anything? They're just shooting from the hip? Did no one think, oh, I wonder when this all came about? And then after he got owned, truly owned by all of this, Trump promoted this on his Women for Trump Accomplishments page for his campaign, a program he started in 2017. I mean, he really did get eaten up. Then he backtracked and he goes, the woke and weak Biden administration distorted and weaponized the straightforward and security-focused WPS initiative launched in 2017. So yes, we are ending the woke, divisive, social justice Biden WPS initiative. Biden ruined everything, including women, peace, and security. These people are obsessed with Biden. They are upset. I can't get over this. I actually think it's funny now. Like when you watch the news, if you watch the news, or whenever you watch any of us here on YouTube, just keep in the back of your head, just do a Biden counter. How many times are these people mentioning Biden? They are the sorest winners I have ever experienced. They won, and they can't stop talking about the person they beat. It's like Biden's living rent-free in their heads. I know why they're doing it, because Donald Trump isn't actually doing anything, and the things he is doing is making things worse. That's why he has to bring up Biden all the time, because he needs someone to blame. But it's so funny to me that they cannot let go of Biden. They cannot let go of they love him so much. They just can't let go of him. They can't let go of him. Biden drinking game. If we all drank every time Trump mentioned Biden, we would die of alcohol poisoning. That is a fact. That is a fact. I want to hear the Canadian national anthem one more time. We don't put our hands on our heart. We stand proud. It feels weird not doing this. It feels weird not doing this. All right. Okay. God bless Canada. Showing us what to do. What to do. All right. All right. Let us go to where did I put the hat? Oh, let us go to the pop quiz. Pop quiz for the democracy hat. Which president passed the fewest amount of laws in the first 100 days? A. Bush. B. Trump. C. Roosevelt. D. Ford. With more than 100 entries into the Keith Edwards Show Pop Quiz, 4 winners were selected. And of those 4 winners, 1 will be the real winner. And that one here is Snot Jockey, who guessed A. Bush. It was A. Bush. Which president passed the fewest amount of laws in the first 100 days? A. Bush. Gen Z Megan, do you know who passed the most? I forgot who passed the most. Was it FDR? Gen Z Megan's going to look that up. But congratulations to Snot Jockey. Can we get some congrats in the chat? This is George W. Bush. Great point. But yes, George W. Bush. George W. Bush. All right. Okay, so Snot Jockey, are you here? Are you here? No, these are laws, not executive orders. These are laws. Snot Jockey, is Snot Jockey here? Snot Jockey, great name. Snot Jockey may not be here. He may not be here. We're going to give it another minute, 30 seconds perhaps. Snot Jockey, are you here? Okay, we're going to move on to Kathy Coate. Are you here? Who correctly against A, Bush. Kathy Coate. Kathy Coate. Kathy? Kathy. All right. If you watch this on the replay, please, what you can do is you can DM me on Instagram. You can text the number here. You can text the voicemail number. Can we throw up the voicemail number, which is 202-810-4379? Or you can email me at keithsdebateclub@gmail.com. All of those are ways in which I connect you to producer Hussein or Gen Z Megan to get you your democracy hat. But congratulations, everyone. And thank you all for joining me today, 7 p.m. We are here 7 p.m. every Tuesday and Friday. If you're watching the replay, we would love to have you with us. 7 p.m. on Tuesdays and Fridays. Today was supposed to be Jim Acosta. There was a scheduling snafu, and that we are very lucky. He will be joining us on Friday. Jim Acosta will be answering your questions live this Friday. I've got a lot of great questions for him. Excited to talk to him and for him to become a part of the community. So, yeah, that's all I got. Thanks for joining. I appreciate you all for being here. And we, for the first time ever, have an end screen. We have an end screen. So we will see you soon. See you on Friday at 7 p.m. Bye-bye.